everybody. We're going to make a Thai prawn curry this afternoon. It does require quite a few different ingredients, most of which just sit in the store cupboard, but it actually takes just minutes to make. So if you've got everything and you come in late and you want to make something, this is a great recipe. It can literally be made in 5 or 10 minutes. First we're going to prepare the spring onions. So I'm just going to trim away the root, and then I'm going to slice the onion into diagonal bite-sized pieces. We keep going down the spring onion, trying to eat of as much of it as we can. This all gets in as well. So I've got 4 spring onions in my bowl, which I've chopped. We also need some mushrooms. I've got about 150 grams of mushrooms here, and I've just wiped them and sliced them. I've also got about 200 or 250 grams of raw prawns. These are frozen, they're defrosting now, and buying them raw is really important. If you cook them inside the curry, then you're going to get a better result, otherwise they get a bit overcooked. We're going to add some garlic and some ginger, and I've just grated the garlic and the ginger on my small microplane. I actually need a little bit more ginger, but I thought I'd show you how to do it. I keep the root ginger in the freezer, and I take it from the freezer and use it from frozen and then put it back in the freezer. Keeps, of course, for absolutely ages that way and works really well. So here's my root ginger. Keep it in the freezer door. It's completely frozen. I don't even peel it. I just grate it straight on to the fine grater. If the recipe says that you need 1 centimetre or a couple of inches, you can just mark that where you want to go and then grate down to the mark. And as you can see, it comes out like fluff, but it's actually just defrosting really, really quickly, and you can see that it's the ginger that we need. Apart from that, the rest of the ingredients come from your store cupboard. We've got some red Thai curry paste here, and we're going to need 2 teaspoons. I buy it in the sachets from the supermarket, and then I just transfer it into a little plastic pot with a lid for use another time. We're also going to need 1.5 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. You might be able to get these from some of the larger supermarkets, otherwise you can go to the Asia shop. So I'm just going to mix these all together. They go into the pan at the same time, so easy enough to just pop them into your pan. We also need 1.5 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And a pinch of Chinese 5-spice. You also need some coconut milk. You need between 3/4 and 1 whole can. I've got the light version here. So now we've prepared all our ingredients, we're going to take them over to the cooker and make this Thai prawn curry. So I've got my pan getting nice and hot here. I'm just going to add a tablespoon of vegetable oil. to get the first ingredients going. So I'm going to put in the mushrooms. And I'm also going to add the garlic and the ginger. I'm just going to spread those around a little bit. And also going to add the spring onions. And they're going to stir fry in my pan for a couple of minutes. So once the veggies have started to soften and you've got some colour on the mushrooms, then you can go ahead and add in the seasonings. Just a quick whiz around the pan, careful that you don't burn them because the hoisin and the oyster sauce have got a little bit of sugar in them. And once you can smell them getting fragrant, in with the coconut milk. And then with the prawns. So our curry is all ready, and all I need to do now is just check the seasoning. Lovely. And there we have it, our lovely Thai prawn curry.